Good afternoon, Musketeers. It's September 29th, 2017. I'm Josie Wright.
And I'm Daniel Stenger, and this is Xavier News.
From the Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
On Tuesday, a couple from the Russian city of Krasnodar confessed to killing over 30 people. They lived near a military base where they kept the bodies of their victims. The couple was discovered and arrested shortly after dismembering a body. Meat items were also discovered at their house by the police and are now being tested for human DNA. Later reports found pictures of the couple posing with body parts. While further testing and investigations continue, the couple remain in custody. The police will have an update out by the end of the week.
Yesterday, ISIS released what it said was a new audio recording of its top leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, in which he urged followers in the West to specifically target media outlets and cultural hubs. In the recording, he addresses his foot soldiers after the loss of Mosul, a city of 1 million, as well as the subsequent loss of the smaller towns of Tal Afar and part of Raqqa, the group's capital in Syria. The recording begins with the voice of a narrator who introduces Baghdadi and adds, quote, "May Allah protect him." This phrase is used to refer to people who are still living and is intended to signal that Mr. Baghdadi is not dead, contrary to previous reports.
On Tuesday evening, Southwest Airlines apologized to a passenger with a threatening pet allergy, who was filmed being pulled off a Los Angeles flight. The passenger told the crew repeatedly that she had a serious allergy. The airline said, quote, "The woman did not have the proper medical certificate to stay on the board," end quote. A flight attendant suggested she depart the plane to receive an injection so that she could continue with the flight, but the woman refused. The woman was later arrested for disorderly conduct because she failed to obey orders.
House Majority Whip Steve Scalise, who was at, quote, "imminent risk of death," end quote, when he was rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound 15 weeks ago, made a dramatic return to the U.S. Capitol yesterday. Scalise said with House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy at his side, quote, "I am definitely a living example that miracles really do happen," end quote. Scalise thanked God and his wife, as well as the Capitol police officers and doctors who saved his life. On his way into the chamber, the Louisiana congressman told reporters that it feels great to be back, and he was greeted by a bipartisan standing ovation from his colleagues just before 11 a.m. Eastern Time. According to his office, he is planning to resume his job at the Capitol while continuing outpatient rehabilitation.
For some local news, the Fade to Black Film Festival will take place in the next 2 weeks at the University of Cincinnati College of Design, Architecture, Art, and Planning. Fade to Black consists of the original films produced by Black Americans. The film festival will be screening 14 different films. The opening show is Thursday, October 12th from 6 to 10 p.m. and continues through to Saturday, October 14th from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Admission is free for students with the current school ID. For more information, visit blackfolksmakemovies.org.
You may remember the young Ohio man who was detained in North Korea for over a year. Well, Hamilton County Coroner Dr. Lakshmi Samarko said Wednesday her office could not determine what had led to his fatal brain damage. While the parents of 22-year-old Otto Warmbier and President Donald Trump have accused the North Korean government of torturing him, Samarko said evidence has led to no scientific facts to solve Warmbier's mysterious death. According to Samarko, quote, "We don't know what happened to him, and that is the bottom line," end quote. Samarko said that the cause of the death may never be known. Her office's newly released report said Warmbier's brain was damaged by oxygen deprivation, but it's not known what triggered that. He died in June 2017, less than a week after his return to Cincinnati.
Yesterday, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., the Gallagher Student Center hosted the Dear World photo shoot, which was an opportunity for students to participate in storytelling and share their experiences with other students. They share their stories by writing a message on their body, photographing it, then discovering what they all had in common with one another, and a complete photo revealed later that evening. Photos are available to view on the Dear World Facebook page, and more will be added in the coming weeks.
All right, that's all from the news desk, people.
We'll be right back with Lily Walsh and the Xavier Sports Report.
Musketeers, I'm Lily Walsh with your weekly sports report. Freshman volleyball player Maya Kraus recorded a season high on Wednesday night with 14 kills and a .565 hitting percentage. Though the girls' team lost to Marquette in their last game, that won't stop them from setting some season records. In recent news from the Xavier men's soccer team, redshirt sophomore Samson Sergey was named to the Big East Weekly Honor Roll for the second week in a row. Sergey scored a goal to tie the game 1-1 against Kentucky last week. Congratulations, Samson. The boys kept their winning streak until falling to St. John's this past Saturday. And speaking of soccer, the Xavier women's soccer team defeated Providence 1-0 in a game last night. They moved 2-0 in the Big East play. The NFL is undergoing a major controversy about whether players should be allowed to kneel during the national anthem. Donald Trump stated that the league's business, quote, is going to go to hell, unquote, if players continue their protest. It has been confirmed that over 200 players did not stand for the national anthem this past weekend. The Warrior Run is happening tomorrow, September 30th at Dogwood Park in Marymount, Ohio. It includes a 1-mile walk at 5:15 p.m. and a 5K run at 5:30. It benefits mental health research for the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Good luck to anyone from the Xavier community who will be participating. That's all for your sports report. XUTV wishes everyone a great weekend, and as always, let's go X.